Steve Clarke has announced his Scotland squad for Norway and Georgia. Two massive games in Scotland's hopes to get into the Euros, and we're going to go through it and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Sander Clarke, fair enough. Angus Gunn, no real surprise. And Liam Kelly, no real surprise either. I mean, who else could you really throw in here? Maybe Robbie McCrory, but I think that would maybe be unfair on the likes of Kelly, who gets picked but will never get played. Liam Cooper, recently relegated with Leeds. I think he's shite, but who else have we really... who else have we really got? I mean, I'd rather go with Leon King, like, being honest, but he's never going to go with Leon King. Jack Hendry, I rate Jack Hendry, so that's a good inclusion. Aaron Hickey, phenomenal player, get him in there. Dom Hyam, no idea who he is. We might have been linked to him. Rangers might have been linked to him. Or if I just plucked out mid-air, I don't know. Nathan Patterson, yes. Ryan Porteous, very good. Anthony Ralston, I believe it's his first inclusion in a while, but I have no problem with Ralston being in there. We've got Andy Robertson, he's always going to be in there. We've got John Souttar. Big John Souttar. I'm glad to see John Souttar in there. He deserves it. Greg Taylor as well. He deserves it. Kieran Tierney fell out of favour with Mikel Arteta, but, you know, he's definitely one of our best players. Stuart Armstrong, relegated with Southampton. I think the Stuart Armstrong bus is, the bus has sailed, the boat has sailed. Lewis Ferguson, phenomenal for Bologna, absolutely. Billy Gilmore really stepped up in recent months after going into the Brighton team and starting a load of games. Ryan Jack, been good for Rangers. John McGinn, been phenomenal, securing Aston Villa 7th place in Europa Conference League football. Maybe we could be getting Aston Villa taking on the mighty Aberdeen or something, or Inverness Caledonian Thistle, who knows. Callum McGregor, he's obviously going to be in there. Kenny McLean, don't agree with it. I'm sorry, Kenny, but you deserve nowhere near this team, mate. There has to be other young Scottish fucking players out there. And I say other, I said Kenny McLean's young. He's not young, but it just actually, it's infuriating the right word, but I do not get why there is an insistence to pick Kenny McLean. I think that is like, just like Stuart Armstrong, it's sailed. At least with Armstrong, he's an attacking midfielder, which I guess you could argue we kind of lack. I feel like we've got a lot of sitters, but yeah. But then again, you've got McGinn and McTominay who are just fucking clear of Armstrong. So Ryan Christie, fair enough. He's probably the only winger that we've got in there. Dykes, he always gets picked, and then in my opinion, very good. We have got the capital duo. We've got Nisbet and Shankland, and it's about time. Compared to who he had been picking in recent ones, like Jacob Brown and the other bum, can't even remember his name. It's a go for Joe, guys. I'm a fan of this team, and I think this team should be smashing at both teams, but I just fear Odegaard and Haaland. But big Ryan Porteous, he's got it covered, doesn't he? Of course he does.